Hey guys, this is Score1312, and today I'm going to play this game, Shovel Knight. This is a game on Steam and also on the 3DS store. Not sure about the Wii U. I think it's just the 3DS. I have it for the 3DS, so I've played it a little bit. These are the kind of games that I kind of specialize in. Like, you'll see Galen, quote-unquote underdog, constantly like lord over me in other video games, but if I ever play any two-player with a game like this, except this doesn't have two-player, but a game like this, the tides will turn. But so this is the kind of game I'm good at, and we're just gonna leap right into it. This is actually a really fun game. It's got a kind of weird concept. You're basically a knight with a shovel. So it's probably gonna start, let's see, let me enter in my name real quick. Let's see, I'm just gonna go with my YouTube name. Will it allow me to do everything? Nope, one short, so I'm just gonna do score. And I'm done. So there's our account. As you can see, there's our little guy, our little knight with the shovel. You can get tons of other like secondary weapons with that little blue bottle that uses up. It's kind of like spells, I guess. And you can upgrade armor and stuff like that. So let's just leap right into it. So this game is really fun. I'm gonna read the story real quick. Usually I'll skip this because I've seen it, but... Long ago, the lands were untamed and roamed by legendary adventurers. There's us on the left. Okay. Just gonna keep going. There we go. Whoa, that's a lot of treasure. Of all heroes, none shone brighter than Shovel Knight and Shield Knight. So, yeah. They take a little while to go from slide to slide. But their travels together ended at the Tower of Fate, when a cursed amulet wrought a terrible magic. Oh no, Shield Knight. It kind of... Her shield's... Why is her shield purple at that point? I thought it was red. Aw. Helmet. When Shovel Knight awoke, the tower was sealed and Shield Knight was gone. But how'd you get her helmet? I thought it was on Shield Knight when she disappeared. Okay. His spirit broken, a grieving Shovel Knight went to a life of solitude. Well, it makes more sense when you're using a shovel to farm and stuff than journey and wreck monsters with a shovel. But without champions, the land was seized by a vile power, the Enchantress and her Order of No Quarter. Just so you know, no, this is not my recording software acting weird. The music has stopped at this point. It'll start up again soon. That's another thing really cool about this game. It's just got a really great soundtrack. It sounds amazing. Now the tower is unsealed, and devastation looms. A new adventure is about to begin. So he goes back and adventures again? Okay. But, so we're going to be playing through this adventure to stop the Enchantress from, taking over the world, I think. I think I thought that right. If I'm smart at all, which I've proven so many times I'm not. So, this is where the game starts. It starts you right at the first level. Why is it so laggy right now? Give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna see if video if that'll do anything. I'm not really sure. So, yep, that made it better. So, you can dig up these piles, those are enemies. There are a wide variety of enemies, and just, I'm gonna give it a second to listen to this music. Whoever did this soundtrack is so great at it. If you guys ever catch this kind of feeling from me, I love music. It's actually the only thing that kind of beats my love for video games. It's basically my favorite thing. I listen to it, I make remixes. So hearing something like this, a purely original song for a video game that's just crazy awesome, it really humbles me. So sorry if I pointed out throughout this series. We are gonna beat this game. And after we beat it, there's a hard mode, and I might just, I'm not gonna do that as well, because it's the same game, except instead of half a life, it takes a full life. Like, see the thing on the top that says life? Instead of taking half an orb, it takes a full orb on hard mode, and it actually makes it a great deal harder. Now, that's the best way to beat this guy. Now, so basically, it just makes it a great deal harder. But I'm not going to actually play it as a continuation of the series. I'll more just play it and fast forward the footage, because I'm going to play it anyway. I might as well record it and do a fast forward. So, I pretty much know, I believe, everything about this earlier level. I don't really miss much anymore. I've played this one level so many times, because when I first played this game, I played it on my 3DS, and for me, when I got to the first town, which is right after this level, I found out about the importance of money, and I'll explain that later. So I basically played the same level so many times, and then figured out that the next level, which wasn't much harder, gave me like double the gold in one play. So I don't do that anymore. I pretty much just keep playing the levels. I make it look really easy, but even this level was pretty hard for me when I first started playing this game. And it gets a lot harder even for me later on in the game, but for now we're just gonna beat this level, and you know, you won't see too much of me raging until later in the series when we get to the later levels. Like many games like this, food restores health, blah blah blah, regular stuff. But I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted today, so if I don't have too much to talk about, I'm sorry. I don't really have anything else to say. This game looks pathetic when I play it in the very beginning. Take that, get up here, wait for that thing to come back. Now, when you first play this game, and even now that I've played the game so much, there's so much retrying involved because of its level of difficulty. Like many other games like this, pits equal death, spikes equal death. You don't really have that much life even when you get the life upgrades, and it can drain really fast. So, once you get better, it gets easier, but it never gets easy. Maybe for some people it does, but not for me. But the reason I'm actually pretty good at this game, sorry I'm probably going to brag about it for a while, because when Galen watches this video, he's going to be sad, because eventually he has to play games like this with me. And he's very competitive, so he'll be sad that he's losing things. So I've got to have one thing that I'm better at than him. Little insecure about that. Basically the reason I'm so good at these kind of games and not 3D parkour, we all know about the Minecraft parkour. We all know. You don't have to bring that up. I'm not very good because I kind of just started that. I have never done that before until like the end of last year. So it's very, let's just say, it was very new. It's very new to me right now. These kind of games, however, I really grew up with, I could call it. Super Mario, one of my first games. My very first game was Pitfall for Atari, really old game. Really fun though. I was shown video games when I was 4, I believe, by my dad, and my mom hates video games to this day. So when I do this kind of stuff in her house, she accepts it, but she wishes I wouldn't. Wishes I didn't. Basically, and my first handheld was an older Game Boy Color that was also my dad's before me. And the fact that I held a video game in my hand and could take it places blew me away so much at that point. And now, when a game isn't on a handheld console, I'm like, why? Why is there no handheld that has this game? Because now it's just normal for me. I mainly game on... Okay, so see this? When you see a blank room, and it doesn't even scroll, and it's just one of these checkpoints, you know there's a boss next. So here we go. I knew you'd show your face sooner or later. The Carlumian Coward, I think that's called. So this is Black Knight. He's one of the Order of No Quarter. Turn back, Shovel Knight. There's nothing here for you anymore. Stand aside, Black Knight. I have no quarrel with you. I must return to the Tower of Fate. Your time away has dulled your senses. Can't you see? This entire valley has been conquered by the Enchantress. Well, I kinda just killed all of her guys. Her invincible knights of the Order of No Quarter stand between you and the tower. Well, let's just see how invincible you are, guy. So as you can see, it has a bit more life. If you ever see me do this downstrike, that's practically my signature. It's my favorite to use. Just like him, he uses it quite a bit. Boom. Boom. Dang. Boom. So yeah, you can hit projectiles back with your shovel. At least most of them in this game. So, not very invincible now, are you? Not very invincible at all. But, he's not dead, don't worry. You never really kill anyone in this game except all the monsters that I killed in this first level. So, that's basically... Oh, forgot about this part. I guess I'll show you this. So, after quests, he'll fall asleep, and sometimes you get a little dream thing, and it kind of depends. If it's your first time playing the level, you might, and it depends on the level. And basically, it's a dream where you have to catch Shovel Knight, but in the later ones of this, you have to catch her while there's enemies all around, and she falls way slower. It takes a long time for her to get down, so there's a high chance of you dying. Yeah, that's a little secret if you take out the fire with your shovel. So, you might end up dying from the tons of enemies there. So this is the map. This is the last thing I'm going to be showing you. You know what? I might as well show you the town. This is, I promise, this is the last thing. So the first time you come here, this Ferals says, "Halt, no weapons. We have enough to worry about lately without everyone swinging swords around." Oh, that's no weapon. Just a shovel. You may enter then. And don't forget, press up to talk. So, but here's the thing you don't understand. I just killed tons of people with this shovel. Well, tons of monsters, I guess. So see this guy right here? He's a bard. If you talk to him, he will tell you that he's lost a ton of music sheets. Now, you can find these throughout the levels of this game, and he'll give you 500 gold per note that you return him. And also, you can tell him to play whatever you feel like him playing. So, like, if I felt like changing it to see, like, I can just change this whenever I feel like it. But I'm just gonna keep it on that. And then this goat right here, he'll sell you meal tickets to this guy that will up your health by 1 every time you give one to him. And he's like, why not buy a meal ticket? Okay. 1,000 sounds like a good deal. So I bought a meal ticket. See how he's jumping up and down now? I always thought that looked kind of weird. It's like, not sure how to explain it. So, and when you trade in the meal ticket, this little animation happens and you really can't do anything at this point. And the golden platter, and it gives you something. This changes from time to time, but you don't see this anywhere else in the game. And see, now I have 5 orbs, hearts, I don't know. This is the magic lady. You talk to her and she'll be like, okay, maximum magic. If you want to up your magic, first you need to buy a relic. Relics are basically the things that allow you to get different powers that you use magic to cast. I believe he has a couple for us right now. So, now, new ones come in stock after you play certain levels, and sometimes he'll show up during a level in a blue chest, and you'll see that later. I'm going to buy both of these because I like them a lot. They both come in handy. So I'll kind of show you the basics of what magic does. So if I press this, I can go through all my magic and also to my gear. So I can like kind of change what I have on me and look at it. So this is our gear. I can change what I have equipped right now. The Chaos Sphere basically just bounces around, bounces off things, and eventually disappears. It deals damage to creatures and bosses. The Fishing Rod, on the other hand, sorry, wrong button. If there's a pit and shiny stuff in the pit, like sparkles, and I'll show you what that looks like later in a different episode, but you can use it in the fishing rod, which is more of an anchor than anything else. Will go down into the pit and give you whatever it is that's down there. Sometimes it can be, I don't like this guy, so I'm not going to explain him. Secret. By the way, no page, free 500, so I'll accept it. I guess I got one more thing I want to show you, but first let me trade in this music sheet. Okay. Yeah, there's no point to keeping music sheets on you, so you might as well just trade them in. 1,500. How much does it? So here's the last thing I'll show you. There's also this area. This doesn't really do anything yet, though. Maybe I can go... I guess there's this, but it doesn't do anything. Except that person freaks out. I like messing with that girl's toy. Oh yeah, there's a note sheet up there. Oh, yeah, see this lady? You can step on her. Get the note sheet. And I guess I will buy some magic and show you one more thing. There's a game that you can play in this town. And I will show you what it is. Real quick. Maximum magic up by 10. So, if I hadn't used the ones earlier, my magic would show 40 right now, up in that top left corner, next to gold. But right now it doesn't because I used those. So let's see. In here, if you break that wall, so these guys do different things. There's one fun thing that I'll show you later. This lady, I'll show you in a different episode after we beat something. So this lady here, who was for some reason trapped in this room with a wall, so basically if you talk to her, she's like, we'll pass the time with the game. And see these bottles? We have to hit them into the blanks. Those are 3, the blue ones are 1, and the yellow ones are are 5. And it's not that easy for me. I like those ones are fun. No, those are 10. Dang, I forgot about that. Come on, dang it, come on. I'm doing terribly right now. There we go. Let's see, hit both of those with that, hit that, hit that, hit that, hit that, hit that, that. Here we go. Here we go. So, what was my score? 144. So, and then she gives you money. Money. And you can keep playing as well, but in order to get a good amount of money from this, as much as you want to do, you have to top your previous score almost every time you play. So try to not play too much because you will eventually just stop being able to get a decent amount of money. Right now I should be able to beat my old score because I'm doing pretty good, except I keep hitting that one corner. 65. Sorry guys, focusing. Focus. Focus. Yeah, I already beat my old high score. Boom. Come on. Come on. There we go. I got 199. So that's the last time I'm going to play that game. I got a note sheet as well. I forgot about that. She can also give you note sheets if you do well enough. So I'm just going to hand in this note sheet, and that's it I need to show you today. So I really hope that you like this series, because I am going to play it no matter what you do about it. I'm going to keep playing this game because it is so fun to me, and I kind of want to share it. I kind of qualify it as an unrecognized on Steam, because although it does have a quite large following, it doesn't have one that's worthy of what it is. It's just overall a great game, and I would just like to share it with you. So I guess that's it I gotta say today, guys. I hope you liked this episode, and look forward to the episodes coming up. I know I said I'm not going to start any new series, but the Chaos Mario actually turned itself into a normal Mario file, so that series got scrapped, and I already explained the Portal situation, so I don't really have any more of my own series, so I started this one, and this one I'm going to continue. This one, and that's pretty much it. Anything I need to finish with Underdog, anything he needs to finish. So I guess that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Keep scoring, guys.